After weeks of the endless flow of oil into the Gulf of Mexico, a solution could be near now that BP has placed a containment cap over the underwater well. It hasn't stopped the leak, but the government's man in charge says it has made a difference.
We're able to bring up and produce 6,000 barrels of oil from the well. The goal is to continue that production and raise it up and hopefully take the pressure off the well.
The director of petroleum geoscience programs at the University of Houston says if the cap continues to work, it could make even more of a difference.
If all the systems hold up and they're able to optimize this a little bit more, I suspect that they should be able to get this mechanism to pull in a little bit more oil, at least 15,000 barrels a day.
But while BP has said it is doing everything to clean up the oil spill, many Gulf state leaders are not happy with the slow pace.
There's no such thing as overkill in a situation like this. I don't care how much money BP has to spend. I want the resources here to handle any situation. I don't care what it is. That is their job. They're not doing us a favor by cleaning this mess up. That is the least I expect from BP.
To help out those who have lost their livelihoods, the government is hoping to hire unemployed residents who can be trained to help in the cleanup effort. They would join workers already trying to save the wildlife that's been coated in oil. Meantime, there's hope the oil won't continue to leak into the Gulf all summer.
Based on the progress they've made so far, again, I'm cautiously optimistic that they'll be done before August.
Meantime, that oil is starting to wash up on some of Florida's beaches. Tar have been found in the sand near Pensacola. Volunteers have come forward to help in the cleanup. Florida Governor Charlie Crist says booms, skimmers, whatever needs to be used to protect the beaches.
Tonight, fishing is banned in more parts of the Gulf due to the growing oil spill. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration is closing an additional 565 square miles near Panama City, Florida. Forecasters expect oil to soon drift into that area. More than 30% of federal waters in the Gulf of Mexico are now closed to fishing because of the spill. Stay with ABC 13 and ABC News for the latest on the cleanup effort. You can also get updates online at our website, abc13.com.
To the latest developments after a tanker explosion in northwest Harris County where thousands of gallons of gasoline spilled. The Texas Commission on Environmental Quality says there is no immediate risk to the people who live nearby. Investigators say a van collided with the truck last night on Beltway 8 near Antoine. The tanker tipped over and vapors from the truck ignited, setting off a huge fire. 3 people were hurt. Some of that fuel spilled into storm drains. Neighbors say the fumes were strong.
You can actually smell it, inhale it, and you can taste it in your mouth pretty much, I'll say.
Flames just started shooting out. So it was like hitting cars, hitting cement blocks, hitting the grass, just burning up flames.
The crash and fire stopped traffic for several hours overnight and this morning.
A man suspected in the murders of 3 people in southeast Houston is now in custody. Police say he tried to stab himself to death. Investigators say they found Richard Harris this morning suffering from those stab wounds. Police tell us he killed 2 women and a man at a home off Randolph near Hobby Airport. The victims' bodies were found yesterday. Harris is in a hospital. They say he'd been in a car that was missing from the scene. 3 men are wanted tonight for shooting and killing a man in southeast Houston. Police say William Sandoval was shot at an apartment complex on Redford this morning. They say he was attacked while waiting for someone to pick him up. Investigators believe Sandoval may have known the men who attacked and killed him. But right now they're looking for leads to identify those killers.
A fire that gutted an apartment in northwest Harris County started in the tenant's kitchen. The man told firefighters he was cooking late last night when a grease fire started and quickly got out of control. Firefighters managed to contain the major damage to 2 units of the Lake Apartments on Timber Creek Place. 2 other units sustained minor smoke and water damage. Everyone got out safely. Houstonians took advantage of a chance to get a free medical checkup today. Members of the Association of Physicians of Pakistani Descent of North America organized clinics at 5 locations around town. Doctors answered questions, checked blood pressure, and performed other tests for the patients. Other chapters of the nonprofit group held similar clinics nationwide today. A mystery after a possible tornado. Still to come on Eyewitness News tonight, why investigators are having a tough time deciding what happened during a severe weather outbreak.
Plus, what some are calling a despicable scene.